This past weekend, civil rights activists, community members, and attorneys from all across the country came together to march in support of a Texas man who was brutally beaten by police. The incident happened in June. Christopher Shaw was left paralyzed after being arrested by police in Beaumont, Texas for public intoxication. According to medical records obtained after his release, Shaw suffered multiple injuries to his spinal cord prior to being booked in jail. Now, more than 3 months after his arrest, the body cam footage from the incident hasn't been made public. I'm joined now by Christopher Shaw's attorney, Chance Lynch. Glad to have you back on, Chance.
Thanks, Yodit. It's always good to be with you.
Likewise. All of this happened after police received a report of public intoxication. Tell us briefly how things unfolded that night.
On June 12th, Chris Shaw was arrested for public intoxication by the Beaumont Police Department. He was taken into custody and taken to Baptist Hospital, where Baptist cleared him to go to jail. They left Baptist Hospital and went to Jefferson County Jail, and when he got inside the jail, there were 3 Jefferson County correctional officers who had him detained and restrained. He had handcuffs on him. His hands were handcuffed behind his back. In the video that we've been able to see, it hasn't been released yet, is you will see that the Beaumont police officer had something in his hand. He threw it to the side and he reached and snatched Mr. Shaw out of the custody of those 3 correctional officers, flipped him in the air, causing him to land on his head, breaking his neck and injuring his spinal cord in 2 or 3 areas, leaving him paralyzed from the chest down. Sadly, Yodit, we learned that after he went to the hospital, he went back to Baptist. They cleared him to come back to the hospital, to go back to the jail. And when he got to the jail, he stayed in that jail cell for more than 18 hours until he was taken back to another hospital where they performed emergency surgery on him, and he's still paralyzed and cannot walk.
Wow. And I was about to say, you were the only one who was able to view these videos that haven't been made public, and I was going to ask what you saw in those videos. Have police given you any reason why they're taking so long to publicly release the videos?
Well, so there are 2 sets of videos. You have the videos in the Jefferson County Jail, and then you have the body camera footage that the officer was wearing. Yodit, the chief of police will not respond to us. We've requested to see the body cam. Even if he won't release it, we've requested to inspect it. He has not responded other than, I'm sending this over to my attorney. We have had constant communication with the elected sheriff, Zena Stevens, and she's been gracious to let us come in and see it, but her office has still not released it. And we have been asking for the release of this video because we want the world to see what this police officer did to Mr. Shaw. And it's a fight. We've got activists all over the country that's joining us arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder, calling for the release of these videos.
Well, okay, Chance, your client, and I'm skipping ahead here, but your client was charged with allegedly assaulting a police officer during that incident. Have you all, with the prosecutors, not exchanged discovery, evidence, and received these videos that you can make public?
He was charged with assault on a peace officer, felonious assault on a police officer. But here's the thing: the video that we've seen, our legal team has seen it. My co-counsel Harry Daniels, he's seen it. And Demetria Howard, which is our local counsel there in Texas, and we also have Scott Palmer and James Rogers with the Scott Palmer firm there in Dallas on our legal team. 3 of us have seen the video, and we've seen how disturbing it is, but we still do not see where Mr. Shaw made any contact with that police officer. We have not seen, we've watched the video time and time again in the presence of the sheriff, and we still have not seen where he made contact. Now, Scott Palmer, who's representing his office, who's representing Mr. Shaw, like I said, who's on our legal team, has made a request for discovery. We have yet to receive discovery. We're anticipating to get it very soon, but the district attorney's office has still not provided discovery as we've requested.
Oh, I see. All right. Now, we've reached out to the Beaumont Police Department for a statement in this case and haven't heard back. Have to put that out there. Now, there was a rally last Saturday held just about a mile away from the police department, and during that event, you called for the officers involved to be held accountable. As of now, has there been any action taken against them?
Nothing. In fact, this police chief, Jimmy Singletary, has said that he stands behind his men, that he supports them, that he was sorry that it happened, but he didn't see anything wrong with what happened. And so we needed the community to know that their chief of police supports and condones this type of unlawful behavior by his police officers. It was clearly unlawful, clearly excessive, and clearly a violation of the law and Mr. Shaw's rights. And so that rally was just a start. Since then, we've had numerous conversations with the staff of Reverend Jesse Jackson, with the Rainbow Push Coalition. They are aware of it. They've been calling for accountability and transparency, just as we have. We are planning more marches so that we can start getting the word out even the more, so that that community is aware of what's at peril.
All right, Chance, so what's next for this case? I'm hearing that there's an internal investigation initiated by police. Is that correct?
Well, the Texas Rangers came in and they completed an investigation. We've yet to receive their report. You know, the state is privy to that information. We have yet to receive any written report from the Texas Rangers. And so, Yodit, we're going to fight. You know, we're going to keep going. We're not tired. We're not intimidated. And we're going to keep fighting for justice for this young man who's 41 years old, with a newborn grandson, whom he cannot get up and run and play with, all because he was publicly intoxicated. And so we're going to continue to fight for discovery. We want the world to see these videos. I hope that the next time that I'm on with you, that you're able to discuss what you saw on that video as well, because we need the world to see what the police did to this man in Beaumont, Texas. Absolutely.
Well, Chance, I'm running out of time, but I want to move to another case, the one out of Robeson County, North Carolina, where 46-year-old Matthew Oxidine was shot and killed by sheriff's deputies after he called 911 seeking help during a mental health crisis. The local DA has said that no charges will be filed against those officers. What is your response?
It's sad. It's sad that a man who is sitting on the property of his own family, who calls the police for help, who shares a desperate cry for help. The 911 didn't come out there. Mental health providers did not come out there. They sent the SWAT team, Yodit. They came out in tactical gear. They ambushed him, and they shot him over 30 times. Over 30 times. This one man who had a known history of mental illness, who called the police, and after his sister told them, no, just leave, he's fine, he's okay, they still insisted to bother him. He didn't go after them. They came after him, and they shot him more than 30 times on that property.
We just had someone come on last night with almost the same sort of facts in terms of a mental health crisis call, being made, and families expecting an ambulance to arrive, but then police arrive, and then there's tragedy. Where does this case stand now, Chance?
Well, we've been asking for the SBI report in North Carolina, the State Bureau of Investigation. They came in, they completed a report. We've yet to be able to receive that. We've had some talk with the county attorney, but we have yet to get it in hand to be able to see what their findings are. Just recently, we were able to receive the autopsy that showed that he was shot more than 30 times with various types of weapons. One of the things that that really left us puzzled is that they had the tactical gear to ambush him, but they did not have body cameras. So there is no body camera footage, but we still have eyewitnesses that include his sister, who was standing on the porch several yards behind the incident, and she was able to witness and see, sadly, her brother murdered by the hands of the police that he called to seek help.
Well, we're definitely going to be keeping a close eye on these cases, Chance, and hopefully by the time we have you back on to give us an update, you know, some serious movement has been made in both these cases. Thank you so much, Attorney Chance Lynch.